I seek refuge in Allah from the cursed devils. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful. All praise due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His blessing and prayers cast among our beloved Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam. What I'm doing in this lecture, this is, like I said all the time, I'm decoding for the numerical systems in the Great Wise Quran. Now I'm concerned more about the disjointed letters. Disjointed letters in the Quran, or what they called al-huruf al-Noorania, they came in these letters came into for some reason this is not right here. Hold on 1 second. This is not the one I'm looking for. Here, this one. Now I got it. Okay, here, copy. As you know, we have 29 chapters started with disjointed letters. 19 of those chapters started the disjointed letter in a separate verse, like alif lam mim number 1, kaf alif lam mim sad number 1, all alif lam ra number 1 with verse by itself, not by itself, with words with in the verse number 1. So 19 of them, the disjointed letter pure, no. Actually 20 verse, because Hamim is 1 verse and Ain Sin Qaf another verse, so 2 there, so altogether 20. 10 join other letters and share, let's say, other letters or other words in the verse, like Alif Lam Ra, for example, Tilka Ayatul Kitab al-Hakim, shared with Tilka Ayatul Kitab al-Hakim, all the Alif Lam Ra, like that. Ta Sin shared with Tilka Ayatul Quran wa Kitab, verse number 1. Sad wal Quran di Dhikr, Qaf wal Quran Majid, Nun wal Qalam wa ma Yasrun. These are 10 verses, the disjointed letters sharing the verse with other letters, with other words. 10 of them, like Alif Lam Mim, chapter 2, all of number 1, chapter 3, 7, and 19, 20, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 36, 40, 41, 42, 42, 1 and 2, so 2 verse now. 43, 44, 45, 46 are contained in the first verse, except Ain Sin Qaf in the second verse. You need to know some background about these letters. These letters, the scholar, may Allah accept them, have hard time to figure out what these letters are for the past 1400 years, why they are there, what they do. In this research, inshallah, I'll try to answer most of these questions. Allah knows best. Allah knows the detail of these letters. But inshallah, part of his ta'aleem, inshallah, and tafheem, that I figured out some information more than what we have in the books up to now. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to explain how they do, what they do, why they are here, what, when they come to the verse, what they do when they come to the chapter, how to benefit out of it, many questions. So if you look in the Quran, you're gonna find 30 verses where the disjointed letter exists. There are 29 chapters, but Hamim, Ain, Sin, Qaf, 2 verses. So 29, 29 verse plus 1, that's 30. Because Ain, Sin, Qaf, 1 verse by itself, verse number 2. The only one with number 2. Only verse in the Quran with number 2 with disjointed letter is 2 Ashura, chapter Ashura, the consultation. Location 42, Revelation 62. So if you go ahead and do all these, do not make a mistake. It's important not to make a mistake. If you make a mistake, then do not come back to me, okay? And if you split these, okay, bring all these and check them out. You find 49 word and 355 letter in these verses, these 30 verses, okay? Geometrical value 25,638. That's where I get this number from, okay? Geometrical value, Arabic alphabet. You need to know something to benefit out of this knowledge, okay? So one important decoding, either the number of the verses or the number represent the word Allah Almighty, 1, 12, 12, 5. This is this number in the bracket, 693, geometrical value of those 14 disjointed letters. The origin of the disjointed letters came out of 14 letters only, half of Arabic alphabet, adds up to 693. Sequential value 171. Fifth value 2457. Then الشهادتين, very important to join الصراط المستقيم. Al-Kitab, Al-Quran, because all of them talking about this subject. This subject, what are these talking about? Alif Lam Mim represent Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala being taken care of. Mim Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam. Then all of them they're talking about تلك آيات الكتاب, كتاب حكمت آياته, كتاب Al-Quran Al-Kareem. Al-Kitab, Al-Quran. These are the main elements in these verses. This is La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad, Rasulullah, geometrical value, Al-Kitab, Quranic draw, Al-Kitab without alif here, Al-Quran, talking about Al-Quran, Sad wal Quran al-Dhikr, Qaf wal Quran al-Majid, Noon which represent Al-Quran, wal Qalam wa ma yasturun, As-Sirat, Al-Mustaqim recorded in Alif Lam Mim Sad, Kaf Ha Ain Sad, Sad wal Quran, these are Sad, As-Sirat, Ta Sin, Tariq al-Sawi which is As-Sirat, our master Muhammad bin Abdullah alayhi salatu wassalam, his era 23 in revelation and elevating of the Quran, and that's it. This is very heavy, strong, stable decoding for this number. Where I get this number from? The geometrical value of the verses contain disjointed letters, regardless. Okay? There are 30 of them you're gonna find. If you do make a mistake, if you make a mistake, that's your problem. Okay? All right, this is very, very nice, very, stable decoding for them. Let me double check one more time, because this is important information. 638 in the memory, 30 times 693, 2790 number. I'm dealing now 4848. Okay, take out of 619 the shahadatain, number 1 to capture the sirat. Al-Kitab, Al-Quran, As-Sirat Al-Mustaqim, our master alayhi salatu wassalam, 2096, 23 his era, 1496 the era of his ummah, and this is the calendar I discovered in the Great Wise Quran. So if you Google it, you AI it, artificial intelligence, whatever, you're not gonna find it. They do not know about what is this, because this is the Quranic calendar. All respect to the people who put the Hijri calendar, it works, I know it works, but there is 13 years before the Hijri calendar. What happened to those 13 years? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opened my vision, and I discovered another calendar you can use, and it works inshallah ta'ala. How about this sequential value of these much verses? Sequential value of these verses is okay. Here we get him here. Let me just bring him up on the screen. A sequential value is 3768. What is the sequential value of what? The verses contain disjointed letters. So these 30 verses, sequential, this is geometrical value. Sequential value is 3768. 3768. I want you to notice that Al-Quran is 68. Muhammad is 38. Okay? 76, this is the word at-Tawrah, but I don't see it over here unless there is embedded information. I'm not going to mention it here because this is going to bring a whole different story of talk now. Not the one they have here. This is not the Tawrah. The Tawrah, the one came to Musa alayhi salam. Okay, and was in Arabic. It's not in any other language. Okay, so what we're going to do with this number, we're going to solve for it. If you take 171, what is 171? This is the same like this one. Same. What do you mean same? Same, that's geometrical value 693, and 171 is the sequential value. Times 10 This is the 14 disjointed letter sequential value, 171. 9 times 19. What left is 2058. 2058, one type of knowledge equivalent to 1494. There's another way to look at it. If you take 11 times 171, what left, you take the Shahadatain, La ilaha Muhammad Rasulullah, and La ilaha illallah Isa ibn Maryam Rasulullah, Isa Rasulullah. This is La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah Isa Rasulullah alayhi salatu wassalam. If you do so, you get 1482, the length of the Muslim Ummah, where they contain the period of the two prophets. One way to look at it. If you want to do other way, you are more than welcome. Go ahead and do it. Verse 231, chapter 2, verse 31. Through this verse, as you know, I use this verse to prove that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty taught Adam the whole. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا. He taught Adam all the names. ثُمَّ عَرَضَهُمْ عَلَى الْمَلَائِكَةِ. Then he told the angel, give me these names. What are these things? The Malaika didn't learn it, so they couldn't answer. فَقَالَ أَنْبِئُونِي بِأَسْمَاءِ. Tell me what are these, those things. إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. Because it's part of a context. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told the angel that he wanna create a human being on earth, they out of a questioning, oh Allah, how you gonna put, not rejecting or objection, no, out of curiosity, they said, how you gonna make people who shed blood and make bad deeds, while we are the angel, glorify you and we don't do these bad deeds? Then he said, I know more than you, or I know what you do not know. Then he taught Adam, and he tested the angel with this information. They couldn't know what the Adam now know. So out of this word, وَعَلَّمَ Adam, because this is maybe the only location that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say وَعَلَّمَ Adam in the Quran, عَلَّمَ Adam al-Asma'. So I started looking into this one, La ilaha Muhammad Rasulullah, because I claim in this study, and I prove, and there is a reward if you prove me wrong, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Almighty, La ilaha illahu wahid al-ahad, taught Adam in the Arabic language. So Arabic language is divine design. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designed or created this language, let's say, or fit this language, because no one knows the history of the Arabic language. There is no start of it. There is no start for it. We received it very strong language before Islam, So Adam, he came to Mecca. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent him back. He landed in Mecca. People say land in India, land in Mexico. I don't care about that. They wasn't there. How they know where their information came from? They tried to reduce the honor of the city of Mecca, the mother of the cities. Allah called al-Qura, the mother of villages, the mother of civilization. Now they say India. Why India? No one knows. Where you get this information? No one knows. Okay? If some people maybe embedded this wrong information. At Adam, he came down with his wife around the area of Arafah, Meccan area, and he was speaking Arabic. And Mecca, since that time till today, till the end of time, will speak Arabic. Okay? His offspring, all of them, including Noah, including what his name, this guy, Qabil, and his brother Habil, the one killed the other one. All his offspring, Noah, all of them speak the Arabic language. Ibrahim spoke the Arabic language in Mecca. He was in Mecca around somewhere. He was traveling a lot, but around the area. Okay, his wife Hajar, his wife Sarah, Sarah's kids Isaac, and his her grandson Jacob, and the 12 kids, including Yusuf, and all of them, they spoke Arabic. Ismail spoke Arabic. All of them was speaking Arabic. Muhammad ﷺ, the master of the humanity, the most fluent Arabic speaker ever, he spoke Arabic. He's in Mecca. All the books of Allah, Allah spoke Arabic with his books. The Quran, the Torah, the Gospel, all the books came from heaven, all in Arabic language. How I know that? Because I understand the symmetry of the alphabet. You do not know the symmetry of the alphabet. I'm teaching you here. You cannot fit the symmetry, because the words of Allah describe universal events, and universal events is a lot of events and very precise, and you need a total symmetry in the letters describing these universal events. If you do not have that symmetry, this language who do not have this symmetry is not capable to describe the events Allah talking about. Back to the verse وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ. Okay, I'm going to give you this and save time for it, and I give you more information. Verse 2, I gave this, I don't know if in English, but I know I gave it in Arabic. وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ. Quranic draw these 4 letters, not 3. This is Quranic letter. وَعَلَّمَ, he taught Adam al-asma'a kullaha, the whole names. Then the verse jump into other subject, saying that ثُمَّ عَرَضَهُمْ عَلَى الْمَلَائِكَةِ. I'm not going to include ثُمَّ عَرَضَهُمْ عَلى الْمَلَائِكَةِ, and he's shown to the angels. I'm not going to do that. I'm just do this part of the verse. وَعَلَّمَ واو 6 and عَلَّمَ 41, 47. Adam 19. الأسماء 44. كلها كلها 29. Okay, so altogether 47 plus 19, 66. وعلم آدم 66. This is Arabic phrase, but 66 is the word al-Arabiyya, the Arabic language. You try to convince me, then you come to me, then I'm going to release the information you don't know. You're going to be defeated, definitely. So get ready to be defeated, but it's going to be a public debate. Anyone who claims something else. Because why? I'm going to tell you how I'm going to defeat you. Because you do not know what I know about the symmetry of the language, the Arabic language. And it does not exist in any other language. Not exist. In English, zero symmetry. It's not there. Okay, other Semitic language is not there, is not complete. It's not complete. They have values for the letter, but if it's less than 28, like 22, it's not complete. So do not humiliate yourself if you wanna debate me and prove me wrong. This is Arabic phrase, okay? Arabic phrase. وعلم آدم 66. العربية ألف لام 12 13. عين 16. را 20. با 2. يا 10. تا مربوطة 5. 66. العربية. This is العربية. He taught him with Arabic. الأسماء كلها 47 plus 19 for Adam, 44, 29, altogether 139. 139. How many letters in here? We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let me double check so I don't make a mistake, because there is a challenge in this. If there is no challenge, it's okay. But because this is a challenge, I have to do it perfect, you know. Because some people might, there's 19 letters. I made a mistake. I don't know where I had one. 19 letters. Now, I'm sure 19 letters. 19 also, 19 letters, not 20. How many words? 4. Where they are, verse 31. Chapter 2, Revelation 87. This is chapter 2, location, number. Chapter Revelation. Let's add up. 139, 19 letters, 4 words. Verse number 31 of chapter 2 and Revelation 87. 282. This is much is 282, but 282 is Arabi. B 70, 200, 210. Arabi. This is the word Arabi. 270, 272, 282. This is the word Arabi. This is Arabi. So he taught Adam Arabic. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designed this language. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want to communicate with his creatures, which is us. So he designed, like you create a computer, وَلِلَّهِ الْمَثَلُ الْأَعْلَى, you design a language to communicate with this machine you made. Okay? You create a computer and you made a language to talk to this machine. It's a primitive language, but still do the job you accepted, you know. Sometimes viruses goes in, sometimes you have to modify it every few years to get another, you know, to cover whatever like glitches and problems. That's your business, okay. But when it comes to the universal language, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want to communicate with his creatures. He designed this language. إِنَّمَا أَمْرُهُ إِذَا أَرَادَ شَيْئًا. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if he want to do something or create something, his order just to say kun, fayakun. Be, and it is there. So this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talk with Adam Arabic. If he talk other language, Sanskrit, I'll tell you he told him Sanskrit, but you cannot prove it. I prove my point, you cannot prove me wrong. And you cannot prove other thing than Arabic. That's why it's the Arabic language is very wide. It's capable to carry like almost 130 million vocabulary. Maybe there is 130 million vocabulary, but we are using 15 million out of it. Comparing to English, 650,000 vocabulary. Okay? So this is important, you know, to notice that what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught Adam. So Adam, he wasn't in India, he wasn't speaking Hindu. No. This is you try to, some people do hate the Arabic language, do hate the Quran, do hate Adam, do hate Mecca, and do hate the Arab in general. They try to take the honor of Mecca and the Arabic language and give it to I don't know where. Send Adam to the moon, somewhere else. I do not know. But that's their business. They can say whatever, but they can't prove it. I say something and I prove it. وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْعَرَبِيِّ. Then we kept on going Arabi. Allah taught Adam Arabi. Okay, the geometrical value of this verse, I mean sequential value, the whole verse, وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ, all the way to the end of it, is 652. 652, let me do the whole thing, 230. Now there's more information, but this is pure information that he taught him Arabic. Sequential value is 652. There's 69 letters in this verse, 15 words. Verse 31, data of the chapter 32789. All these 11 numbers add, because this is 7 number and a big number here, 33,556. I'm decoding as follow. 187 selection, 187. If you take out of it a number, this is multiple of 171. Why 171? Why 171? Because 171 is the 14 disjointed letter sequential value as a constant. What left out of that big number, 33,556, so 33,556 in the memory. If you take 187 times 171, the constant, 31,977. Out of the calculation, I'm going to deal with 79. 1579. Okay, if you take out of it Al-Jannah 35, the location, Arabi 1496 is the end of it. The end of it what? It's not the people are going to speak Arabic. No, the Quran not going to be after this year. I don't understand this decoding here. If you take 96 out of it, 96 Lughatul Arab, Lughat al-Arab, which is Arabi, 1483. What is 187? If you take out of it 139, this much number, this one, for this is 139 sequential value. If you take 139, وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها, 139, 48 left, which is Arabic sequential value. Same information. 187 minus 139, also Arabic, times 171, 1579 minus 196, 1483. 1483 وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها إن كنتم صادقين. To be honest with you, I'm kinda do not understand why stop at 14. At 14, this is for the Quran, 1496. I do not know why. Is the Arabic language going to disappear after 1496? Wallahi, possible. Wallahi, it could be. So what people going to be speaking? Well, like I said, I know for sure that the Arab land will be Muslims, all of it. All of it. And no exception. There's no other religion will be accepted in the Arabic land. The Arab land. Why? Because Isa ibn Maryam, he going to reject anyone to live in the Arab land not Muslim. So what if, like, say, Muslim from like a non-speaking Arabic? I think all the Muslims, they're gonna learn Arabic, but I'm not sure. All the Muslims, they're gonna go anyway. With the people who speak, say there is Muslim who do not speak Arabic. Let's say brother from Pakistani background, or Turkey, or whatever, or Persian, whatever name. They don't speak Arabic. Ajam, they call it Ajam. Ajam don't speak Arabic. And Arab. Okay? These, if they are Muslims, they will be passed away in the year 1496. So whoever speak Arabic, whoever speak not Arabic, Muslim, they're going to go 1496. Is the people going to speak Arabic, not Muslim? Maybe a few, I do not know. I'm not sure. Maybe the end of the Arabic language. I'm not sure what is this. But I know this is the year of the pleasant wind take the soul of the believers. But anyway, I cannot defend it anymore. That's it. What if we do al-Basmali? I lost the time now. Do the al-Basmali. 33556. I do not know. It gave 1 plus 1496, the same with the Basmali, but I don't understand. Maybe same thing. Okay, don't just take what you think is right and leave what you think is not. I'm gonna stop here. Subhanakallah wa hamdika nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. I'm gonna talk about close to this subject, not, I mean, what I'm gonna do here. When I come back, I'm gonna look at it quick though. I'm gonna stop and come back with another lecture. Subhanakallah wa hamdika nastaghfiruka.